What kind of customer service and support do you offer to investors? What are the most effective ways of getting in contact with you if I have questions or problems? I know you have live chat support, but what is the best time of day in GMT to find either you or a PTV partner employee there?
We offer four different support opportunities for our members. My favorite is the chat room. That's where you're going to find me. That's where you're going to find all the mods, generally there for 10, 14, 16 hours a day. I say generally because I do hang out there most of the time. I work in the background and I listen and pop in when I feel that I'm needed. The chat room's moderated 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's a voice, text, and video chat. Of course, voice and video are by choice. They're not required. And I would encourage you to come by if you do have your speakers on, because I'd much rather talk than type. But feel free to come by and ask questions, chit chat, or just eavesdrop. We have four chat rooms currently. We have our main room, we have a Russian room, a Chinese room, and we have a game room. We plan on adding additional rooms as the need arises. We intend on using our rooms for conferences, live releases, Q&A sessions, as well as educational facilities. We're starting a daily Q&A session. At least I plan on devoting my full attention to the chat room from the hours of 12 p.m. to 1 a.m. GMT time every day. Like I stated, I'm there throughout the day, but that would be a scheduled event where you could come by and ask questions and know that I'm going to be there. Next, we have a private forum. It too is moderated 24/7. Most of the time, you'll not wait more than a few minutes a day for a reply to any question. Finally, we have a support ticket. Now, I was surprised how much this is actually used, although mainly for monitors soliciting us. But we do have a support ticket program that you can come by and leave a message, and we'll get back to you as quickly as possible.
I see that you have also attached your own forum to the PTV partner website, but can you tell us why it is private? I can understand why non-members shouldn't contribute, but why can't the wider investing public at least view it?
Well, this is, after all, a private program. We felt that we could better serve our members' needs by keeping our forum private. It's free to join and only takes a moment or two to register. Plus, it allows us to capture your email so we can keep you informed of what's going on.
A lot of good high IPs have opened recently. There's a pretty good choice out there for the investor. So if you had just one thing to say to potential members to convince them to join PTV Partner, what would it be? In your own words, what makes your program better than anything else I could join?
I kind of disagree with you in regards to a big choice being available. The online investor has become a savvy participant over the last few years. They've had to. They no longer have to wade through the garbage in order to determine what will work and what won't work, thanks in a large part to successful blogs like Money News Online. I don't have to sell the program. The investors have determined for themselves that we stand out in a crowd. It's not hard to see, really. So what better time is there to get involved?
What are your plans for the immediate future of PTV Partner? Can we expect any new developments or improvements over the coming weeks, or are you satisfied with the state of the program as it is?
Now I have something interesting to answer, and the answer is yes and no. Yes, we'll be making significant improvements, and no, we're not satisfied at all. The website's not at all what we wanted, but after 9 months of working on the script and design, we got tired of waiting. To be honest, the script was ready, but the design was far from it. And since we didn't really care how fast our start was, we decided to release it anyway. Now we have a tremendous site being developed. I promise you that you won't find anything like this anywhere. It's extremely progressive. We use 3D imaging, flash touches, a totally unique design, JavaScript inlay. This is a completely original style, and it's sure to be the talk of the HYIP world. You can find a link to the mock-up located on our site. We're going to add additional features in the future, like a calendar to show when your investments mature so that you can plan ahead, a calculator. Various aspects will be added as we go.
And finally, what is your opinion of the online investments industry overall? In your experience, and not counting your own program, how would you rate the chances of the average investor of earning more money than they lose? Are there any tips or advice you would offer readers to help them protect their earnings and their identities online?
I'd say that the average investor has a very hard time if are participating in the majority of the programs online. What's unfortunate is that there are so many so-called investors who jump on a program simply for the high returns. They fail to do any research. They don't check the monitors. They don't research the forums, Google, the pieces and crumbs that are made available. The programs are manipulative. and they're underhanded as a whole. It's unfortunate but true. Programs start up and fail in less than a week or a month. It seems to be mainly a market of scammers scamming scammers. You have e-currency scamming the exchangers, exchangers scamming the HYPs scamming the members. It's vicious. These are the main reasons we determined to become involved, really. I know you're saying we've heard it all before, but have you really? I mean, only time will tell. And fortunately, time's on our side. That is why our slogan is what it is. Start the experience. Until now, most of the HYP participants have not had a good experience. They simply jump from one Ponzi to another, hoping to get in and get out before the thing collapses. Here, we're going to help them to become astute. We're going to provide them with a stable, long-term, reliable program. It's like the Energizer Bunny. It just keeps going and going and going and getting better and better and better. Join PTV Partner. Free your life. Remove yourself from worry. Relax, learn, improve, succeed. Our desire is for your success.